I can't believe this, bro. My mom called me, bro. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, sure. So can I talk to you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So what happened today? Where were we at today?
I went to lunch with some friends.
Okay, about what time was that?
Noonish.
Where was that at?
At Verna's.
At Verna's. What'd you drink there? Did you drink water, pop? Anything?
I had a glass of wine.
Just one glass of wine?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so you had one glass of wine at Verna's.
Hold on, bro. I'm sorry. I just need to go back to this, bro. I just can't. I can't get over the fact of this, bro. Like.
Okay.
What was the point of that laugh? Cause you then killed 2 people, and then watch this, and then watch what you gonna say.
I'm just hoping no one was hurt.
You hoping no one was hurt when this happened. Look at this destruction. You hoping nobody was. You think somebody survived that? You think somebody survived? Oh, I'm hoping nobody was hurt. You think somebody survived that? I'm hoping nobody was hurt. Of course somebody was hurt. Especially when it's 2 children. Come on now. They barely even fully developed yet talking about some. Oh, I hope nobody was hurt. You know somebody was hurt. Over here chuckling and laughing like it's cute and funny. Come on, bro. You deserve to be in jail thinking that's funny. Come on now.
Noonish.
Where was that at?
At Verna's.
At Verna's. What'd you drink there? Did you drink water, pop? Anything?
I had a glass of wine.
Just one glass of wine?
Yep.
She did not have no one glass. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. You know she didn't have no one glass of wine. You know good and well she had multiple glasses. Yep. Boy, she look, man, you can tell she lying. Arrest her, cops. Take her to the department. Take her to the department. Take her to the department. She's done. She is cooked. She must be stopped. Shout out so. She must be stopped. She is cooked. She needs to go. She needs to go. Get her up out of here. Pack her bags. Tell her. Give her one chance. Let her do her last phone call. Let her have her final meal. She is done. She is gone. Leave. No, bro. No.
Okay. Okay. So you have one glass of wine at Verna's. After that, what happens? You leave at noon. Where do you go?
Came home.
What do you do when you get home?
I just came home and just kind of chilled out and was waiting for my husband to get up. He was taking a nap.
Okay. Did you drink anything else there? Did you take any medication or anything?
No, I didn't even get a drink down here because I never made it.
Here she is with that laughing again, boy. Oh my God.
This far.
Okay.
Marcella was not only lying about how much she had been drinking that day, but also about having passed out when the crash occurred.
Drink down here because I never made it this far.
Okay.
Marcella was not only lying about how much she had been drinking that day,
I knew it.
but also about having passed out when the crash occurred, something that would soon come to light. At the scene, a few people approached the breezeway where the car had come to a stop, finding Jaden and Mariah in very critical condition.
Oh my God, bro. Look at the poor kid, man. Look at the poor freaking kid, bro. Just on the floor, lifeless. Can't do nothing about it. And then here come that woman over here like, I just hope nobody was hurt. Like, bro, laughing about it, talking about you hope nobody was hurt when you know somebody was hurt. And I bet she didn't even think to see what had happened to the kids. I bet she had just got up out the car and waited for the police to come there. I bet she just got up out the car, didn't even recognize the children that she had hit, and she just left. That's despicable. That is nasty, and that is, as the UK people say, that was grim. It was grim.
As the impact had thrown them to the opposite side of the building.
I mean, they got flinged around by some, bro.
Started, and we're already getting overrun. I gotta take these guys out and build this crossbow tower as fast as possible.
Bro.
I don't even think I
can't get over the fact that she laughed about it. I'm glad she was able to stand up. Is that a boy or a girl? I can't tell, but I'm glad whoever they was.
Mariah was drifting in and out of consciousness and was immediately taken to the hospital, where she slipped into a coma. Jaden was airlifted to another hospital, as he was bleeding profusely, and every second was a matter of life and death.
Okay, and then where were you driving to?
And she had the nerve to laugh about that. She had the nerve to chuckle about that. Like, that is cool to do.
Just from Verna's to here.
To here? What were you coming here for?
Home.
So you're going from Verna's to home?
Yeah.
And you left Verna's at noon?
Yes.
Okay. But then you said you went home first?
I'm home here.
Oh, okay. So you were trying to go from Verna's to home.
Yes.
How long were you at Verna's then?
Maybe an hour, not even that long.
Okay. So you made no stops between Verna's and here?
No.
And when did you go to Verna's again?
About noon.
About noon. Okay. This is a preliminary breath test. Michigan law requires that you submit to a preliminary breath analysis upon request of a peace officer. Your refusal to submit as requested shall result in you being charged with a civil infraction with a penalty of up to a $100 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a preliminary breath test. I just want to see where you're at with your alcohol level. If you have one glass of wine, it's going to be really low, okay?
Okay.
So just go ahead.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye. She knows she lying. She should have just told the truth. The truth is always gonna come back to light. Shout out Dar, man. The truth is always gonna come to light. Come on now. Don't lie. What was the point of lying? What was the point of lying, woman? Come on now. You're cooked. You're done. Say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I want to stop me. Come on now. Y'all know.
Blow like you're blowing up a balloon, okay? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Thank you.
She's gonna make me crash out! She better stop with this, bro. She gonna make me mad, bro.
Just want to make sure.
Crap, bro. Freaking hate when people do this jump, bro. My God, she think that's funny, bro. She freaking think it's funny that she killed 2 children, bro. Come
Everything
on.
is okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, that was so scary.
Do you remember what happened when you were...
I just want to make sure everything is okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, that was so scary.
Do you...
Oh my gosh, that was so scary. Oh my God. Man, you don't care nothing about it, bro. All this laughing and jump. You just pretending. I can't... Bro, I hope they give you life in jail, bro. Bro, you play too much, bro.
Remember what happened when you were going around here?
No, not really. I pulled into the parking lot and I thought I was driving up to the boat.
You didn't think nothing. Shut up with the lies now. You didn't think nothing. If you blanked out, what's the point of, like...
Club, and evidently I was driving right into the pavilion.
When you got...
Evidently, you was driving up to the pavilion. So you... Look, she's smiling here. She is smiling here. She's smiling here. She meant it. She meant to do what she did. She meant to do what she did. Oh, my God. She's meant to do what she did. Bro, seeing stuff like this made me not want to play Fortnite no more and, like, do drive-bys no more because, like, this was literally a DUI drive-by crash right here, bro. This makes, like, bro...
To the parking lot, what happened?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
Okay.
She is smiling! She thinks it's funny what she did!
After this parking lot, you don't remember anything?
I don't.
Okay. Okay. I think that's all the questions I have for you now. Deputy Schmidt's gonna take you over from here, okay? Is there, so on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being like you're stone cold sober, you can drive perfectly, 10 being you're passed out drunk, where do you think you're at right now?
7.
A 7? Okay. Do you, you're stone cold sober, you can drive perfectly, 10 being you're passed out drunk, where do you think you're at right now?
7.
A 7? Okay. Do you think you're okay to drive?
I wouldn't want to drive. No.
You wouldn't let you drive?
No.
Okay. Okay, just give me 1 second, okay?
You wouldn't let yourself drive now. Why would you drive? Okay, so you said you don't feel okay to drive yet. You drove. Bro, this is making me mad, bro.
My phone's ringing. I think it's going to be my boss.
Right.
I apologize.
What's so funny? What's so funny?
Marcella would later go on to deny everything she had told the officer in a subsequent interview, but one of the police reports included a statement from her husband who revealed that she was an alcoholic and that it had been a serious problem in their
So she straight up lie. Yup, she straight up lie.
relationship. The host of the party, Kristen, Mariah's best friend since they were 5 and also her children's godmother, had organized the party for her 3-year-old son. She was the first to find Alana after the crash, and what she saw was something no parent should ever have to witness.
Are you familiar with Mariah Dodds?
Yes, I am.
How are you familiar with her?
We have been best friends since we were 5.
Are you familiar with her children?
Yes, they're my godchildren.
Was Mariah invited to the party?
Yes, she was.
Did anything out of the ordinary happen then?
Yeah, there was very loud, what sounded like a bomb, and I was right by the door, so I ran in, and it looked like a bomb at that point. I didn't know what happened. There was just my son and his cousins right in the doorway. There was just debris everywhere. Then I seen
Bro, I bet this is so hard to explain, bro. I don't know what I have to do. Like, I don't know how I'll be feeling if I had to come up there and explain this to somebody, especially since these kids and my like self is friends with, like, bro, like, if I'm friends, oh my god, bro, I just feel so bad, man. I just, like, I don't know, like, I'm just happy that she even had the courage to come up here, man.
I could smell alcohol on her. I kind of realized like she just drove her car into the building, so at that point I told her just to get the F away from me, and I threw her down.
You testified.
Realized like she just drove her car into the building, so at that point I told her just to get the F away from me, and I threw her
I don't blame you.
down.
You testified just a moment ago that at some point people started yelling, "There's a kid under the car." What did you do as it related to that?
I seen Zane. He was
Boy, they telling me there's a kid under the car, bro. I'm becoming the Incredible Hulk. I'm finna lift that car myself. You feel me? Using all my Super Saiyan P strength, bro. You feel me, bro? Nah, bro. Bro. There's a kid under the car. You feel me, bro? Come on.
underneath the driver's side wheel well of the car.
By the way, I was not straining. That was my, like, Super Saiyan P. That was my, like, Super Saiyan, like, never mind. Yeah, y'all get it.
And he was
At least, hopefully, y'all get it.
So when they lifted, I got underneath it and pulled him out, put him on my lap, and the back of his head was bleeding.
Like, I just couldn't imagine being in this moment, man. Watching these kids, like, all this blood, all this junk, and then just sitting here and seeing this woman just laughing, like, it's funny, thinking it's cute, thinking it's, like, cool that, like, bro.
Somebody yelled,
I feel like,
another.
I feel like, bro, like, her husband, the woman's husband, the alcoholic, husband, I feel like he should have signed her up for therapy or some junk. Like, signed her up for, like, alcohol therapy and junk. Like, or they should, like, I know, like, people don't always know or they can't always tell, but I feel like, if you're an alcoholic, like I said, like, not everybody should know, but I feel like if somebody, like, the husband, he knew. So, like, I felt like if the husband knew, he should have, like, told the police, and he was, like, or try to get somebody to suspend her license or something, like, so she couldn't even get behind the wheel. Of course, people, you know, when they have suspended license, they still go under the wheel, but they need to have something for, like, people who, like, are alcoholics, you know, drug addicts. They need to have something, like, to where they can, like, it's basically like house arrest until they, like, do something good or, like, something. They need to do something, bro. So, like, none of these DUI crashes, none of this stuff can happen no more, man.
I handed Zane to my sister and tried to go back under for Alana.
And what did you see when you got to the breezeway?
In the door frame, Alana was wedged in between it.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. That is horrible, bro. Like, could you imagine seeing somebody like that? Like, it's literally like a horror movie in real life. I couldn't imagine going through that, man.
She was blue and discolored.
Despite her own shock and grief, Kristen did everything she could to help Mariah and her children, guiding first responders to where they were. Tragically, little Alana had lost her life from the initial impact, and baby Zane passed away in the ambulance from his injuries. When Brian received word of the accident, he rushed to the scene, unaware of the full extent of the tragedy. It was only when an officer informed him that 2 of his young children had not survived, and that his wife and eldest son were on ventilators, that the devastating reality began to sink in.
Oh my God! No! I'm begging you! I'm f***ing begging you! Come on. Come on,
Bro, I feel so... Oh my God, bro. I might not be able to finish this video, bro. I feel so freaking bad, bro. This junk is so sad, man.
Come on, bro. No! Not me! Not me! Come on, bro. I didn't do nothing, bro. I haven't done nothing.
Bro, and I get it. You haven't done nothing, but it's like stupid people like this, and like, oh my God. Like, bro. Like, look, you see how he's reacting, right? He's so sad. He's so mad. He's so angry. Like, he's like, why me, God? Why me? Why did this happen to me? Why couldn't it have been somebody else? Meanwhile, this woman, she laughing like it's cool. Like, this junk is so sad, man. I feel like, bro, from the bottom of my heart, I'm praying. I am praying for the parents, everybody who was involved in this situation. I'm praying for everybody. I just hope everybody, like, comes well, like, do well. Like, I hope, like, everybody, like, bro, feels better. I don't know what I could say to bring, because I know, like, losing children and junk is the worst thing in the world. Like, losing kids, you feel me? Like, it's the worst thing in the world, man. And, like, I know, y'all, like, as parents, most parents, their dream, well, not their dream, but, like, they wish to, you know, be buried by their kids, not burying their kids, especially at such a young age, man. I just feel so freaking bad, bro. And I just pray, like, this is exactly why I said, man, like, if you are a person and you know you like drinking alcohol and you know you like doing drugs, please don't go under the wheel, because you putting other people in danger. You getting them hurt. You're like, man, like, just don't do it, man. Like, please just don't do it, because stuff like this can happen and you can get yourself in even more trouble. And, like, man, this is just, oh my God.
Bro, no. No, you're lying. This is a dream. This is a f***ing dream right now, bro. Please wake me up. Please, I'm begging you, wake me up. No, right now. He's lying, bro. Please, he's lying. Bro, please. Please, he's lying.
Like, you know it's sad when you got the security, like the policeman crying with you, man. Like, bro, my voice getting all cracky and junk. This junk is so sad, bro. He's like, please wake me up from this dream. Wake me.
Please tell me he's lying. Please. No fucking way. They just was with me. No, bro, he's lying. He's lying. Bro, he's lying. I'm begging you. He's lying, Mike. He's lying, bro. I'm telling you right now. I was just with him. Stop it. He's lying. Bro, I'm telling you. No, stop. He's lying. I'm telling you to your face. He's lying, bro. He's lying. Bro, listen. No. He's lying. Listen. Stop. He's lying. He's lying, bro. Bro, he's lying.
This is true pain, man. True.
Okay, listen to me. Just listen to me.
I can't breathe.
Mariah needs you right now. Listen. Everybody needs you right now.
Not my little boy. They went to a birthday party.
No.
Already. We're all done now.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am. You need some help?
can you take these off right now?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not gonna run away.
I trust you.
I'm not gonna run away.
I know. I trust you're not going anywhere. But when we do leave...
Bro, I just don't even want to look at her no more. I don't even want to, like, she's laughing about this, like, this, Bro, like, how they gonna go from that? How they gonna go to from that sad moment to her laughing behind? Bro, this is, like, she's low-key making me mad. Like, she is making me mad, bro. She is making me mad. Like, bro, I'm finna crash.
Here, I gotta put him back on when we go to the jail. That's just policy procedure.
That's fine.
You wanna lose your pants?
I wanna, oh boy. Never mind, I'm not trying to get a copyright strike or, like, trying to get my video took down for some video, bro. I was finna say something that I was gonna regret saying. I'm not gonna say it though, man.
I want you to fall.
No, I don't.
Your home improvement dreams are in reach. Add a
I
pool,
want you to
remodel,
fall.
or make repairs.
Shoot.
All with the home equity.
Hey, I
I'm gonna try
want
to
you
hold
to
you up
fall,
here,
man.
okay?
That's better than what
We
I
might
was
bump
gonna
into
say.
each other, but that's all right.
That works.
They'll bury her.
She took
They'll bury
both of
her,
them.
bro.
She took both of them.
I know. Listen.
I can't do this like.
Bro, if I was, what?
Anymore, Mike.
No.
I can't do it right now, Mike.
I can't have you like that, bro.
Bro, he got freaking suicidal. Oh my god. Bro, this is horrible. Meanwhile, she thinks it's funny. Bro, oh my god, man. This man is going through suicidal thoughts, man. Like, this is so... I feel so bad. Okay.
Look what he just did to me. Look what he did to me.
Don't do that, bro.
Look what he did to me.
Don't do that,
Mike,
bro.
Mike, don't tell
do
me.
that.
Don't tell me.
Listen.
Look what he did to me. Look what he did to me, bro.
He didn't do that. God didn't do that. That junk bitch did that, bro. God didn't do that. That junk bitch did that. She decided to do that stupid shit, bro.
Facts.
To lose almost your entire
Facts. W friend. W freaking friend, bro. W friend. Trying to boost him up. Like, it's gonna be very hard to boost him up. Especially, like, bro, hearing that you just lost 2 of your children. Bro, 2 of your... both of them. Both. Yeah, bro.
family in a single day is a heartbreak beyond comprehension. Yet Marcella treated the situation as if it meant nothing. Even during her interview, she showed no guilt and repeatedly told officers that she had only had 1 drink before the accident.
So we know you're at Verna's at 12:10, and then you say you go to the boat club, right to the boat club. That's not exactly accurate, because I have surveillance footage of you at the boat club at 3 o'clock.
I don't know. I know that the party started at 3 o'clock, the birthday party. So I was there a little bit before that.
Do you have any children?
No.
No?
I may have stopped home.
I'm glad you ain't got no children, shoot. You don't need none doing this.
I could have.
Huh.
Okay. And if you stopped home, would it be common that you had another glass of wine?
I don't believe so, no.
No? How often do you drink?
I was...
Every day. I'll answer it for you, police. Every single day. Hey, man, she wake up in the morning. Hey, bro, she don't use milk. Hey, bro, she don't use milk for a cereal. She use wine. Bro, I promise you.
Drinking quite a bit there, but I've kind of switched over and I'm doing a free now.
What's a free?
It's alcohol free.
And, you know, you
Everything you drink is alcohol, woman. I don't want to hear it.
crashed into the building, right?
I know.
Do you know what happened?
I do not know. Again, I just had 1 glass at Verna's.
Do you drink hard liquor?
No.
Lies.
Vodka?
No.
Lies.
Beer?
Lies.
Surveillance footage from Marcella.
She drink all kinds of it. She drinks every single one you could come up with. She probably even thinking about making her own. Shoot, bruh. Hey, you show her wine. She's like, I'm in. I'm in. She probably lying about going to Verna's. She probably went to a bar. Shoot.
Marcella's house clearly shows her drinking a few hours before leaving, a detail that was also highlighted by the sergeant in court. As a result, while backing out of her driveway to meet her husband, Marcella struck her neighbor's car and then sped off toward the club.
So 1 glass at Verna's.
Yes, and I might have had a glass at the boat club.
When at the boat club?
Hey, 1 glass of Vermont, mouth, 1 glass of vodka, 1 glass of beer. She had 1 glass of everything before she went over here.
When I went there after...
Do you understand how much drinks you have to drink to have a DUI? Like, how much drinks you have to drink in order to, like, be drunk? You gotta have at least 3, 4, 5 plus. Well, not 5 plus, 3 plus, probably, right?
And then went
Hey, chat, if I'm wrong, let me know, but...
to the boat club, had a glass.
You know, I'm a kid. I don't drink. I can't drink. You feel me? Like, even if I wanted to, which I don't. I don't even plan on doing it when I grow up. Like,
Wine.
Yeah.
And then blacked out in the back of the car.
Yeah.
Well, that's not accurate.
Okay.
Okay? Because your car is going 50 miles an hour into the driveway and drives into the building.
I wonder, like, while having a DUI, I wonder how your brain thinks. Like, does it just blank out? Like, do you not think of nothing besides, like, I wonder how you think while having a DUI. Like, what is that mentality? What is that brain like, bro?
So you didn't go to the boat club before the crash. Okay? And we know the crash was at 3.
Okay.
And we know that Verna's was at 12:10. Because the alcohol level you were at 4 o'clock, it's not practical, it's not feasible that you had 1 glass of wine. So then it's not possible that you drank at the boat club, because your car drives into the building and everybody stops drinking, nobody's drinking. And you didn't go over to the bar and get a drink after you drove into the car. No.
And I don't remember any of that.
My name is Raquel Smothers. I am Mariah's sister. We were supposed to be planning a birthday party for Zane, not a funeral. No, when you have medical conditions, you should never get behind a wheel whether you are drinking or not. I will never look at the month of April the same ever again. My birthday was a few days.
She gonna make me cry, bro. Like, I just don't, like, get it, bro. Like, I get it's court, but, like, why in the world, after this happens, why in the world would you have the family of the people come up here and, like, come up here crying? It's like, you know they going through it still. Wait a couple weeks before you go,
Fire. The babies were just at my house.
She is shaking, man. You could tell this is pure.
They were sitting at that table eating, and this woman crashed her car through this building, destroying all of our lives. My nephew and my sister are still fighting for their lives today. I had to be the one to tell my sister her babies were gone when they removed her ventilator yesterday. She
I can't believe this, man.
said, how am I supposed to live without my babies? I had to see their very last moment before their car was removed.
No, I take that back. I had one, actually I was at the boat club, and I was drinking free.
You don't have a moment in the day where you drinking free. I bet you was drinking in the car while you had this DUI. She was drinking in the car. Micah, this woman, she was drinking in the car while she had her DUI. You finished the video?
I already watched it.
You finished it?
Nah, I never watched it.
Oh. Bruh, she was drink. Alright, I might come in there. Y'all trying to react to it with me while?
Sure.
Alright, bet.
2 cookies, macadamia nut,
Bet.
Sprite,
Mm-hmm.
and a sub.
Bet.
Full subs.
Hey, Kayla, you trying to watch this video with me? I'm doing it for my channel.
Pay full sub.
Bet. I'm trying. Look. It's so like, look. This woman, she went into a DUI crash, right?
Mhm.
Killed 2 people and started laughing after she did it.
Why is that funny?
And
That's what I'm trying to figure out, right? Why is that
like
funny?
halo effect, and it's just everything gets really bright.
Because your level.
They interviewing her now.
She got life.
She has to get life. Hey!
We can't get copyrighted.
She has to get life.
Then just stop.
I don't know.
Just stop.
0.08. 1 glass of
She's not
wine,
gonna stop.
or 1 beer, or 1 ounce shot of liquor is 0.0.
What's this drink?
So that would equal about 10 drinks within an hour.
Oh, wow.
I knew it tasted different.
So after Verna's, you stopped at home.
Yeah.
And then
You went.
We got two
You're saying you went to the boat club and had a couple glasses of wine.
Yes.
And then you walked from the bar at the boat club to the party.
Mom got one too, right?
To your car. Okay. Did you go back home then?
Mom said.
Okay. So you walk back to your car. What happened when you get in your car? What do you remember? Then?
She said we're not gonna get it because you got. She had
If Marcella had truly passed out or didn't remember what had happened, she wouldn't have been able to shift gears from reverse to drive.
Exactly. She's just straight up lying. She said before she crashed, she said that, oh, she blanked out. That was the worst lie in the book. You know that? You know how many people say that lie?
After striking her neighbor's car. In the street view, it's clear that she hit the vehicle here, then drove straight without hitting anything else, and consciously steered at this point but failed to brake, likely because she was intoxicated.
So we're going to start fresh. And I'm going to ask you a very blunt question. Are you an alcoholic?
I don't believe so.
I see you're getting...
They asked, are you an alcoholic? She said, I don't believe so. Michael, she didn't say this. She didn't say this, but I just told chat that I believe she don't even pour milk for her cereal. She got red wine for her milk. As milk, she got red wine.
Chicken, but it's letter trapped.
A little emotional.
Junk sad.
I have to ask these hard questions, and you need to look into yourself and answer this truthfully.
And I would say I drank considerably more.
Holy crap. Hey, y'all, chat. Why y'all didn't tell me that Subway soda tasted like McDonald's?
It's starry.
When I was not drinking.
At McDonald's? You know they put cow fat in there. You know McDonald's put cow fat in there?
I don't care.
That's why I
They can put Peyton fat in there and I still drink it.
I'm not drinking this.
How much you drank yesterday and where you were at between 2 and 3. So this is...
What if McDonald's put mica meat in they soda? What if they put mica meat? How would you feel that they put
your one opportunity to tell us the truth and look truthful and not deceitful. Because there's only going to be one of two ways that you're seen. One way, you're a liar, no good, criminal.
Yup. She think that's funny? They just call her a lying, no good criminal. And she started laughing and said, okay. She's despicable.
Guys,
she's a horrible person.
Alright. Second way, she's sorry for what happened.
Get on it.
She wants to own up to what she did.
While we cover it up now.
And she wants to take responsibility.
The day that happened, that the kids were with me, and it was just having a normal day. I was just playing with them, getting them dressed and ready for the birthday party they was getting ready to attend. Once their mom picked them up, 30 to maybe 40.
Man. Hey, I gotta have praise for this guy right here because this is the father of the 2 kids that died, and he was crying. He was like, they should have. Yeah, he was like, this gotta be a dream. This gotta be a dream. I gotta have good like thoughts for him because it's like he had to come up here.
If you're done with your sub and you're just gonna take a break from it, you can take the Sprite in there with you. No, I don't want to.
This man had to come up here in the court and talk, and I don't see a single tear in his eyes, and I'm like, I wouldn't be able to do it.
You gotta be holding it in.
Got to. I mean, he lost both of his children.
The little orange stuff, good.
And the mom in the hospital. Hey, and the mom in the hospital.
What?
The mom in the hospital, so she didn't even get
to crash.
She wasn't. She was always in the hospital, I'm guessing.
For a separate day.
So she wasn't even there to see her children dead. Her sister had to tell her.
So the children died, and so the children are dead. Like they're not.
Yeah, they're not. They're unalive. They can't even come back.
I would think they're just injured badly. But she killed them and laughed about it.
One of the children?
I don't think she believed in God or something.
That's horrible.
Even if she did believe in God, I don't think God would let her go to heaven for that.
Right.
That's just horrible. She's laughing at someone's death.
That's sad, man. She better forgive her sins hard.
I don't think God will forgive that, honestly.
You don't think?
Honestly, I don't think God will forgive that.
God forgives everyone.
She laughed after killing 2 kids and then crashed. I don't think God can forgive that, honestly.
And if you would have saw how hurt the parents were, then you would be like...
She saw them. She laughed after the fact.
Never mind that cussing.
Huh?
Maybe an hour at tops, I was getting calls from my phone constantly from people I haven't met in years.
You better not if you're gonna get
I
me
felt
banned
in my
on
stomach
YouTube.
something was very wrong. My brother finally got a hold of me and told me there was an accident at the boat club. When I made it to the boat club, a chapel guy
Just
came
say
around the
it.
corner and I dropped straight to the ground. I started screaming because I knew they was gone. I knew in my heart they was gone. So I told him not to tell me. I begged him not to tell me. Before I even registered it was gone, they told me that Jaden, my oldest, was airlifted to the University of Michigan. I didn't even have time to grieve.
Like,
I feel so
was the
bad,
actual
man.
thing?
I'm not sure.
I didn't have time to process what was going on with Alana and Zane because I had to rush to U of M. I had to make sure Jaden was okay. When I got to the University of Michigan, Jaden was on the table, covered in blood. He had 9 to 10 doctors all on him, trying to work on him, and his eyes seen me. And I kept telling him to fight. I kept telling him to keep fighting, and all he did was blink. At that time, I stayed at the University of Michigan for 2 weeks. I never told Jaden his brother and sister were gone.
You probably are the most hated person in the United States. You drove your car into a kid's birthday party.
Watch she laugh at this. I'm predicting it right now. He just said you probably the most hated person in the United States. You drove into a kid's party. Watch.
And killed 2 kids.
Yeah, and killed 2 kids. She said, "Oh no, Micah, we gonna have to go to her jail cell and throw up our hands." Bro, I'm not playing with her.
And many more are at the hospital in critical condition right now. Adults as well.
Who hit first?
That is why I'm trying to get the truth from you, Marcella, so I can tell the prosecutor that you're not a low-down, dirty drunk that wants to go out there and kill kids.
No.
I'm looking for the truth, Marcella. The truth needs to come out, because you are the most and kill kids.
Tell me how long.
Adults as well. That is why I'm trying to get the truth from you, Marcella.
She also killed adults as well?
They should bring back the guillotine for her, bro. Chop her head off. Chop
Micah,
that lady.
chill. Before I get banned on YouTube, can I just get
In GTA.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So I can tell the prosecutor that you're not a low-down, dirty drunk that wants to go out there and kill kids.
Oh gosh, no.
I'm looking for the truth, Marcella. The truth needs to come out, because you are the most hated person in the whole United States right now. I guarantee this is national news. I've been doing this for a long time. I've sat across the table from killers before, like really, really bad killers. You're not that person.
And I don't remember. Honestly, I do.
And she's still lying. Just tell the truth, woman. It's not that hard. You are a grown woman lying about killing somebody. Like, come on. We know you did it. Just tell the truth.
Not remember. I would think I would remember something like that.
Well, you're not being truthful about how much you drank. You're not.
Scientifically impossible to be the blood alcohol level you were last night.
What you took from me, I would never, ever get back. My daughter was trying to be just like me playing basketball. She just celebrated her 8th birthday.
She wasn't going to be able to hold it in for lying. I don't blame her.
Zane was about to be 5 instead of celebrating.
So she is bro, she was 4. This woman over here killing 12 and 4-year-olds, man.
That's just crazy.
Just sad, man.
His 5th birthday, we buried them. You don't have no kids, so you don't know what this feels like. And I promise, I don't wish nothing but the worst for you. And I hope that you feel what we feel every day. Because it's hard. It's hard even to wake up knowing that they're not here. It's hard that their older brother has to be without his brother and
That's like
sister.
saying your grandpa passed.
And I hope every day that you realize what you took
He
it
was
from us.
already old enough.
Right.
So are many people right now. They're looking for answers, and we're trying to help them find answers. But you're not telling us the truth. You understand? You're not telling us the truth about how much you drink.
So, there's one thing I want to leave.
And we're trying to help them find answers. But you're not telling us the truth. You understand? But you're not telling us the truth about how much you drink.
Thank you, bro. These cops are amazing, bro. Put her in her place. You understand, but you're still lying about how much you drank. Just tell us the number. You drank 7, 8, 9, 10, or 10 plus. We know it was one of them numbers. 7, 8, 9, 10, or 10 plus. 10 plus meaning you drank more than 10. Just be honest, woman. You're already cooked. You already got life. You killed 2 children. You already done.
So, there's one thing I want to leave you with, Marcella. I'm tired of being lied with. You did this.
Tell the truth, and then maybe they might
You did this.
go in there for life.
You see that?
But then, like, maybe like when she's old, and she can't like.
She's already 66. She's already old. She cooked.
That's what I was gonna say. She is cooked. Like after 68, going on like 80. Oh no, you are horrible.
And
Did there? You did that.
Nothing
You did
really
that.
could've stopped you. What if
You did
someone-
that.
Wait, when someone
And you
has
continue to lie to
life in
me.
jail, can they bail them out?
You.
Say what you said again.
If they have a life in jail, can they bail them out?
Mm-mm.
And they have to do life in jail?
Mm-hmm. No getting out?
I'm like, no. What if it's like for stupid stuff, like people that even didn't do nothing to even start it and they got life in jail? What? I'll just be like, Bill, blink out, blow her out.
Yeah. But man, this is sad, man.
Did this.
I'm not saying that I didn't, but I certainly don't remember. I don't recall.
That's not going to cut it.
She showed no remorse for the tragedy, and even appeared in a TV interview to justify taking the lives of 2 young children after posting her $1.5 million bond and being placed under house arrest.
Oh my God. She didn't go to jail. Michael.
What?
She didn't go to jail. She didn't go to jail.
At all?
No. She was able to get bond.
Who paid?
She paid $1.5 million.
How did she get that?
1.5 mil not to go to jail at all, and she's 66, and she would have had life. She old. Never mind. Let me not. Bro.
Gosh, sub, I don't really like turkey.
All right.
Turkey.
Just put it in my junk.
Turkey.
But nah, for real, man, this junk's sad, bro.
I think I had a seizure. I think that the same thing that my husband said that I did when I have a seizure is just.
I'm trying to figure out how she got a husband.
Wait, she was supposed to have life in jail? Maybe you should
They
say.
gave her bond.
They should have said, nope, we ain't taking that. We don't care.
How did she? Okay, chat, I also got another question. Y'all leave this in the comment section down below. If there's any police officers who be watching these videos, like, let me know. Like, let me know.
Right, bro, let me.
Is parole and bond the same thing or nah? I could really ask Mom. She worked at a police officer. Yeah.
Go straight, and I think when I got in the car, that's what happened. I just had the seizure and probably put my foot on the accelerator and crashed into the building. I have a perfect record. I don't even have a parking ticket. I don't have any kind of
you sure?
DUI or speeding ticket.
A year later, while Jaden was still in the process of healing, Mariah was able to walk again after numerous physiotherapy sessions. Both had suffered punctured lungs, broken ribs, and undergone countless surgeries just to get back on their feet. Mariah testified in court to the best of her ability, and this is what she said to Marcella in her impact statement.
April 20th,
2024 changed my life forever. When I was told my children were no longer here, I felt like I stopped breathing, as if I died inside.
I got a question.
The medical crash.
I got a question.
Putting me back to sleep because every time I woke up, my body would go into panic.
Mom,
My mind
this is on
could
YouTube,
not
by the way.
understand what was happening.
This is on YouTube. I got a question. So,
Make sure y'all clean your trash.
Mom,
What now?
is parole and bond the same thing or not?
Hold on. I got it, babe. I got the fly.
You heard me, Mom?
Yeah, we don't. No.
It's not?
I don't think so.
Because this woman, she went to jail for unaliving 2 kids, right? She was on DUI, and she was able to get out a $1.5 million bond.
No, bond is she's out until she go to trial and then she'll go to prison.
Oh, okay, so she... Oh, okay, so she going to jail. She going to
My body
jail. Okay,
just
she good.
reacted.
So she
I
definitely
had
got
to
no
see
parole,
everything
though.
that was
So
left
she could,
inside
she
my
could,
home
she
when
could.
we left it all together. Having to see their little shoes and coats
Exactly.
at the front door with
My
clothes
doctor
laying
writes
around
it
my
down.
living room made
Mhm.
everything feel more real.
She basically wasted millions of dollars.
That she could have kept for her husband when she left.
She and her husband.
Yeah.
How?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I want to pay him another and then kill her at the same time.
I
And
could not
GTA.
look at anything.
6.
I cried to my family to get it all out of my sight because every time I see
Okay, how'd that
something of
go?
theirs, I felt like I was going to stop
Where's
breathing.
yours?
Micah, don't touch me.
encountered so many
After you
phone
just
calls,
said that, bro.
paperwork, and consistent appointments when all I wanted to do was just close my eyes and pray every time I opened
Micah,
them.
I am trying to react to a video. Come on.
That it was just a nightmare. I felt helpless. I could not move around without support. I could not get out of bed and go to the bathroom without help. I could not bathe myself. With most of my ribs broken on one side, my shoulder blade broken on the other, a golf
I'm watching
ball-sized
something.
hematoma right on my pubic region, and the back of my neck and skull bruised.
You
I couldn't
literally
sit
stink.
comfortably in a car or sit straight up in a chair without it hurting to breathe. I had to break the unwelcome news to Jaden, bury my children, figure out how to even celebrate Jaden's birthday.
Is that the mom?
Make it positive for him, mourn Zane's birthday the day after, and face Mother's Day all in the same week.
Oh my Micah, she don't ever need Micah. She don't even need to think about coming out. She did this all Mother's Day week.
Bro, she killed their Mother's Day.
That is straight up criminal. Like, that is gangster right there, bro. And I'm not talking about gangster in a good way. Like, that's straight up gangster.
Everyone's birthdays were gloomy and quiet.
She had to mourn. She was in grief for the passing of both her children, and she had Mother's Day the same week. Junk sack, huh?
Halloween was different.
Bro, I feel so bad, man.
Thanksgiving felt like another day. Christmas was sad. It was heartbreaking.
Don't look at me.
And just did not feel right. Easter this year was the 1-year death date from this tragedy, and I was not even able to celebrate Easter. Instead, I faced another heartache by going into Alana's room that I have not seen in a year. Her room still smells like her. Her little dollhouse was still set up the same way when she was playing with it last. We were working on her room together, organizing all her toys, redoing the floors, and so on. She was so excited, and I never got to finish it. It took Jaden 10.5 months to regain the strength fully of walking without a wheelchair and walker. I wish I was alert that day. I would have been able to kiss my kids one last time and tell them I love them. Zane would have been able to hold his mommy.
My God, man. This junk is so, like, the fact that she did it all on Mother's Day week is just despicable. Like, that is downright disrespectful. Disrespectful. It's like you got no respect. And the thing that made it even worse was the laughing. Like, what is so humorous about you killing people?
That he kept asking for minutes before he passed away. The other part of me is glad I wasn't alert, because I do not think I would have been able to manage my children. Seeing my children like that, where my daughter is smashed into a wall. The guilt that comes with this is unbearable. And I question myself every single day, wondering if I could have done something more to keep them safe.
No, and you did the best you could. You did the best you could. Don't let yourself down. Do not let yourself feel that it was your fault. It's not your fault. You was just trying to have a great day with your children. You was just trying to have, and it's just like dumb people do dumb things, man, and it's not your fault. I don't ever want to hear you ever blame yourself again for what happened. Like, it's not your fault, okay? It's not your fault, okay? It's not. I promise it's not.
But there were no windows or doors. Nobody seen her come in or expected a vehicle to fly into a building. There is only one person to blame.
And that's her. And that's her with her intoxicated.
And just feeling drained. I never dreamed in a million years that the moment we had an opportunity to finally have a family fun day, my kids would never come back home with me. My children were supposed to bury me.
This is exactly what I'm saying. I said this junk earlier, remember y'all?
Before I buried them. They had their whole life to live. Having a clean record does not mean you're a good person.
Facts. Preach, bro, preach.
Her actions just finally caught up with her, and at the end of the day, she killed 2 of my kids. I'll never know the answers as to...
Bro, I can't imagine how she was feeling writing this. Like, bro, could you imagine having to write a whole, like, little, like, thing?
Why she didn't stop the first time. She ran into something.
Is she in the room? I just noticed that she was in the room while this was happening. Hold up. What kind of quality is this? 720. What the freak, bro? We could have been in 1080 this whole time. That's my fault, y'all.
She is an evil and sick individual in my eyes. If Michigan offered the death penalty, I would...
Is she laughing? No, she's not. Okay.
Highly recommend it for her. I am exhausted. She is an evil and sick individual in my eyes. If Michigan offered the death penalty, I would highly recommend it for her.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Talk that talk, woman. I was gonna say that earlier, but I didn't think I wasn't allowed to say that. I was gonna say that junk earlier, but I thought I was gonna get copyrighted for it. I'm glad she said it for me. Talk that junk.
I am exhausted, mentally, emotionally, and physically with this. All I want to do is grieve the way I want and need to for my sanity and peace. I beg and I plead for her to be sentenced to life in prison with no parole.
Marcella was found guilty of all charges, which included second-degree murder, operating while intoxicated causing death, and operating while intoxicated causing serious injury. She was sentenced to 25 to 50 years in prison.
Only life. She's gonna probably be bleh by 50 years, but at the same time, you should have gave her life. Don't even let her feel like she got a chance of coming out. In the world, 50 to 25 to 50 years? Are we dumb?
I never met one of those children, but I was involved in the accident. And the only thing that I can say is, I'm so very sorry.
No, you not. I don't want to hear it. Hey, y'all, that's going to be the end of today's episode. I hope y'all guys enjoyed it. Y'all did. Please smash that like button, and we'll see you on the next Denver Boys or Pey Pey Boy episode. Peace out.